The whole universe on YouTube is against this girl right now, this lady, Brittany J. I mean, they are coming for her throat. So I would assume you're going to be super fucking careful with the stuff that you post, right? I've been keeping up with Jack and Lily's case, and I came across an upcoming live. So when I saw it, it said that Jack and Lily's parents were named persons of interest. And I was like, what? They were? That's interesting. Okay. Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm like, wow, I've been keeping up with this pretty close, but I had no idea that they were considered persons of interest. So this was the live. And before I even get into it, I want to say, no, this is not one of those, I'm joining the crew who's jumping on Brittany J, because I went and investigated and saw where she got it from. But in any case, it's our responsibility as a creator to go look, right? Isn't it? So, parents deemed person of interest in case of Lily and Jack Sullivan. And I'm like, oh, okay. Were they? Is that accurate? So I went and searched, went and looked, and I start looking around, and I see this. Breaking. The search for Jack and Lily Sullivan update. Daniel and Malaya named persons of interest. What? So I'm like, okay, this has to be, because it was posted an hour ago by Dolly, and he has 5,400 views. And I'm like, okay, that's got to be where she saw this, right? Because there's nowhere on the internet that it says this. So I go over to their Facebook group, and I see that 2 hours ago, Dolly posted this in there, right? And people are like, clickbait, same, new, different day, trash, right? And I'm like, all right, what else is going on in here? And I start looking around, and there's some other idiot who keeps posting, not this person, but clickbait bullshit over and over and over, right? I'm like, wow, this looks so familiar. Just like Sebastian's case, just like Summerwell's case, just like Quentin's case, just like all the cases, right? Just like all the cases, because this is how they get their fucking views, right? Okay. Okay. So this one says, oh my God, they found bodies, join us live. Yes, they found the little girls. Correct. They did find the little girls. That's true. So what do people say? Stop sharing fake crap. It's disgusting. It's the thumbnails that are misleading. Just tell what you know. Don't be so dramatic. You are disgusting. Shame on you. What? I searched it and I can't find it. You don't say. Someone block these people. So annoying, using missing kids for likes and views. They won't. The group has no rules. Everybody can do what they want. Maybe if everybody reports this for false information and report the profile. I don't know why someone would risk this. They'll lose followers and money in the long run. No, I'm sorry to tell you, but they won't. They won't. You're sick. You need help to put this crap online about little kids. Fake news. Bodies of the 3 Decker girls are found, not those of Jack and Lily. Okay. He's in Jack and Lily's Facebook group. Okay. He's in there posting this. Okay. Are you that desperate for views and clicks that you'd use 2 missing kids as clickbait? Do you not have a shred of decency? Silly me. Look who I'm talking to. It's not the first time, is it? And won't be the last. You're really scum. You know those bodies are a completely separate case where the father murdered his 3 children this week. But I guess that's a case that's solved, so no money in it for you. You're disgusting. Block this idiot. We're not done, though. Okay? Now this is this. Who the hell knows what even that is? Some more bullshit. Okay. More shit. Okay, the truth is coming out. I knew one of them would start talking. This completely misrepresents everything I talked about with Daniel. Dolly has done another clickbait title using my content. And if he's lying about what I said, I will copyright strike him. Tell him that, Dolly fans. They're saying all these posts are fake, and this creator made fake posts in the past. Oh, Deception Detective's on it as well, which is just fucking great, because that's who we need on it in here. Hold on. This one. Okay, warning, search for Jack and Lily just took a twisted turn. So you see the digging and little children. Who the fuck knows? Is that a gravesite? I don't know. You are disgusting. Cynthia says, no, he's not. This one says, 8 hours, no update, clickbait title of them finding bodies. Disgusting. Dolly asks, where does it say anything about finding bodies? You didn't even watch it. Your thumbnail implies a body was found. Where in the thumbnail do you get that? Because the cops are digging. All YouTube is clickbait. Stop crying. No, the cops aren't digging, and you're creating clickbait and spreading misinfo about a sensitive case involving possibly dead children. You're gross. What did I say? That misinformation. Are you the police? How do you know what cops think? And you know what the cops think? Right. You're disgusting. You just said, Dolly, they are digging, which is a lie. You're creating clickbait that their bodies have been found. You're seriously disgusting human being. 8-hour video of you looking like a scumbag. Go take a shower. Next person. Why do you need to clickbait every video? It's not needed, and it's disrespectful. These are real people. Can you imagine being a family member and seeing all these unrelated photos linked to your own loved ones? I can see why most of Nova Scotians are sick of YouTubers, honestly. I wish Dolly would stay out of it. I know he's getting his passport ready to go to Nova Scotia. He's just going to be in the way like he was for Clinton Simon. Now, to be fair, I don't watch Dolly. I don't know if that's true. If he's going to Nova Scotia, I have no idea. He's not the worst on YouTube, but he brings his dramatics here. He'll get arrested. Okay. How unbelievable are sites that copy photos from a forensic methods page and Photoshop it into a manipulated image and overlay the Sullivan's kids' story? How much did you make from sensationalizing the likely death of children so far? Where did that thumbnail picture come from? I mean, sure, there are many Jerry Springers in YouTube land. So that's the reputation, okay? That's the reputation of all of this. So this is Daniel's head photoshopped onto this person that looks like white boy. I don't even know what is happening. You're so evil using these babies for clout. Karma will find you. Clickbait. You don't even have to click on the link to see how fake this is. They are literally cartoon characters. Try harder, do better. Nice try, Jimmy. This person should be banned. I hope you don't make money like that in your life. This is fucking stupid. I don't know the guy, but clearly you have time to waste. Anybody willing to make up something fake in a situation like this, in general, needs to be slapped. Facebookers are not happy. This is such a sad case. Poor Jack and Lily. So they're in a grave. Do you see this? Is a grave. Do you see that? I can't. I cannot. Made even sadder by somebody poaching photos from a mother's page and another crime scene, manipulating the photos to draw you in. They're online sludge. His goal is to get as many views on YouTube as possible. If you click on the select thumbs down, apparently that negatively affects the money he makes. No, I'm sorry that is also untrue. This is so gross, profiting off missing children. Please stop. Don't you have an update? This is now becoming exploitation. This is more BS. What is up with this? Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. There is no breaking news. Why are you doing this? It's 2 fucking hours. Can't you just tell us the key info? Not invested in clickbait so awful that people are trying to profit off the back of this tragedy. Yes, the poster feels no shame using the disappearance of 2 children to make money. Rehashing the same info 2 hours at a time. The YouTube videos are ridiculous. They share the same crap we already heard, plus many are spreading assumptions. Assumptions that they've literally made up. Literally. None of this is true. All of these things aren't true. This is so sad to hear. Search over. And then Sebastian in the back. I don't know. Mysterious car. Oh my God, you need to hear this new footage. It's pretty gross to post in a group like this to drive people to your YouTube channel to monetize off the kids. What? Whoever's sharing this should be ashamed. Yeah. Lie detector test failed. No. No. Shocking new update. What's next? What shocking update? Clickbait headlines with 0 new information other than that they are intensifying the search again. They didn't stop searching to begin with. What in God's name are you doing? So this is let's see what people in the comments.
The young brother and sister in Nova.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For the ones writing clickbait, thank you, because I would have wasted time watching this. Well, yeah, nothing new at all. But here you are with a comment. He says, Dolly, what are you doing, sir? Please lose your background music. Total clickbait. You should be ashamed. Clickbait on missing kids report. It's crazy. I'm blocking your channel. Where's the nightly vigils on every channel? People screaming from the rooftops. I don't know. The brother's in on it. More clickbait. I thought there was a new suspect. Named a person of interest by who? Literally nobody. Literally nobody. Not a person. No people. But then there are the ones that think that this is good and put the turtles in and think that this is great stuff, right? So, okay, I can't. Then you've got the one that I saw, right? We have the one that I saw, and I wondered why she would think that. Like, what are you thinking? This right here. What are you thinking? Parents deemed person of interest in the case of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Brittany, where? 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 Nowhere. Same bullshit over and over and over. Lie detectors test failed. some parts of the playbook never changes. It never does. It never does. It's always the same bullshit. It's always the same clickbait titles that are harmful. Why? Why? I don't understand. And that's why when I saw this, I thought, oh, well, because the whole universe on YouTube is against this girl right now, this lady, Brittany J. I mean, they are coming for her throat. So I would assume you're going to be super fucking careful with the stuff that you post, right? If you're saying, I'm only going to be doing true crime, I'm not going to be doing drama anymore, I'm going to make sure that what I'm doing is true crime because that's what my audience wants, according to her, right? Okay. Why the fuck would you post this then? Why? Next it'll be the hoodie guy. It's the same every time. Yeah, it is. So I'm thinking to myself, there's no way. She's up to her neck in bullshit right now. She's not going to just put anything out there, right? She's going to go do her research and make sure she's telling the truth. Except not. Hey, Miss Leah. Well, that's what we need to change, right? Isn't that the point, that we need to change this? There is a true crime community on YouTube. I can tell you, clickbait titles aren't it, but people clearly love a clickbait fucking title. They love it. And so they go and look because they're thinking, well, you know, I've been around long enough to know clickbait is everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. It's all the time. And people aren't above lying about or implying things in children's cases. They're not. But my point of this specific thing was that Brittany J is being raked. She's got how many channels on her ass? And you're going to post something like this? For what? For what? Because it's clearly bullshit, right? So for what? These are children. They're out there somewhere. Whether they're alive or not, we don't know. But they're out there. They're 4 and 6 years old. They're little children. These are little kids. This is the latest news release. She wants to make sure they all keep talking about her. She loves the attention so she can play victim. Perhaps. Perhaps. It's disgusting when creators... Hey, Rachel. I agree. I agree. You're right. You are right. I don't know what she does it for. You know, if it were me and all of these people were on my ass, I would be like, what? This is a little bit too much. Let me just go with the facts and do the best that I can do in true crime. You know, if that's really your intention, that's my advice. And that's what I would assume that you would do. That's what I would assume you would do, is just go with what you can find out there. And yeah, that might be boring. Believe me, I understand. I do a lot of true crime. It takes a ton of research and people don't view it. They don't, unless you're somebody like an Annie Elise, a Stephanie Harlow, a Crime Weekly, Grizzly. She got a nice break and she does great work. You know, if you stay consistent and you do it even when nobody's watching, it'll make a difference. But it is very hard to get out of this community and break out into something else. I get it. I understand. I really only watch Michelle. I love Michelle After Dark. I really do. I think that Michelle has a really unique way of stating her opinion and putting the facts in with her opinion. Plus we get to see her dogs, which is awesome. And she doesn't belong to any specific community. She's just smart and keeps it where the fuck she keeps it, you know? And I mean, of course, that's what I don't go into. You barely will ever see me anymore because all of it has become about craziness. Now, I used to. I'm right in there participating, but I don't know where it ends. And I don't feel like we're doing any good in this community anymore. Overall, whatever this fucking community is, Krama, I don't know. So I don't know. In any case, there have not been any updates on this case. Why do we have to keep doing this shit? And I hope neither of these parents, Malahia or Daniel, ever speak to anybody on here. I hope you can never get in touch with them and they block you, whoever the fuck you people are. Because look at the Proudfoots and look at Seth. Look at what has happened now. This is a mess. And it's never going to stop. Deception Detective is, in my opinion, a clown. That's just my opinion. So, whatever. And then we've got the psychic, Serafina, making tons of videos on this. If she believes she really truly has a gift, then I guess her conscience is okay. You know, she probably feels fine about what she does. I find it vile, sickening, disgusting, insane, a little bit off kilter, because how do you do this? How do you do this? I can't.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.